I'm excited to kick off our celebration of the grand reopening of the Pike Branch Library. Before we jump into festivities, I'd like to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Michael Jenkins, and I'm honored to be Pike Library's new branch manager. It's been an incredible experience getting to know the area. And one thing that stood out to me is how vital the Pike branch is to this community. I have a strong passion for community engagement, and I believe libraries are at the heart of vibrant neighborhoods. I'm excited to collaborate with organizations, schools, and residents to create meaningful programs and services. Now, I know everyone's thinking, wow, this place looks really nice, looks really great in here. There's a reason for that, and I'm going to start with some well-deserved thank yous and acknowledgments. Opening our doors today was made possible by countless hardworking individuals. First, I want to acknowledge the departments who work tirelessly behind the scenes, including collection management, finance, public services, talent and development, our programming team, our volunteers, the IT department, communications and marketing, Camacho janitorial services, and our generous foundation. On behalf of Pike Library, I just want to say thank you. A special thank you to our Indianapolis Public Library Operations Services staff, who has been steering this renovation well before my arrival. We share our facility team's gratitude for our architect, Luminat of Indianapolis. Thank you also to 4 Point Design for our beautiful interior furnishings. Special thanks to our general contractor, Holiday Construction Group of Indianapolis. I can personally report that I've seen the pride of all these hardworking teams, and you've created a special place for the Pike community, and we thank you. A few special shout outs, starting with Jim Myers for advising us on our podcast studio equipment, which is on the way, and just generally sharing his experience and expertise with audio engineering. To Todd Dager of Holiday Construction for answering all of our questions, of which there have been hundreds, educated us through this process. So thank you, Todd. Todd is a national treasure. For Naomi Kanja, West Regional Area Resource Manager of Indianapolis Public Library. And Aaron Fleming, Pike Circulation Supervisor. Yes. The both of them have been instrumental in the renovation of Pike Library since day one, over a year ago. We wouldn't be at this point without them, so thank you to you both. Appreciate you. To Austin Sr., who recently joined us a couple weeks ago from Eagle Library. He's had an immediate impact in his role, and we thank him as well. So thank you, Austin. And last but not least, to Pike staff. And that's all the individuals you see with these snazzy blue shirts around the building. Y'all will make yourself known real quick. There we go. Excellent. Pike staff. For those who don't know, renovations can be a very stressful process. This whole process has brought us all much closer, and you've been a pleasure to work with these last few months. So I think you deserve a round of applause. Thank you. Many of the new features we've added at Pike Library are a direct response to requests from our local community. So allow me to take you on a quick verbal tour of some of the exciting features here at Pike Branch Library. For one, we have a podcast studio to my left. Now, we are awaiting some equipment, but it is on its way. Once again, shout out to Jim Myers. I'm proud to say that this is the first and only podcast studio at an Indianapolis Public Library. Behind me, we have an amazing new teen space with a dedicated gaming area. Yes. Providing a fun and engaging space for teens to connect and learn. We have new study rooms for collaborative work or quiet study, 3 of which to my right and 1 to my left. The updated entrance and restrooms, one of which includes an adult changing table, make the library even more accessible, while the comfort room in the children's area provides a peaceful space for families. And we wouldn't be Pike Branch without our beloved fish tank. It's back and better than ever. To the left. Yes, if you get a chance, go visit our aquatic residents. We've got Hawkeye, Blenny the Elder, Spike, Bluey, and Pepe Le Pew, to name a few. And Pepe Le Pew did not name himself. So special thanks to our aquarium keeper, Tyler Hesterhagen of Creative Aquatic Solutions. Our former mural has been split into several pieces and repurposed as individual works of art displayed around the branch, including the study rooms, adding an inspiring touch to this welcoming environment. However, the best addition to Pike Branch just arrived today. That is you. We are not a public library without our public. Now I need a quick favor. Yes. Now I need a quick favor from our CEO, Mr. Gregory Hill, as we open the next chapter in our story. Mr. Hill.
Again, thank you, Michael. What a pleasure to be here today as we officially open the next chapter of the Indianapolis Public Library with this newly renovated branch. Thank you and congratulations, Michael. Your hard work shows. I'm Gregory Hill, CEO of the Indianapolis Public Library. First, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the whole Pike team. Another round of applause. And to all our guests today, thank you for being here and for your continued support of this incredible branch. So, what does the Pike branch mean for our city and our community? This library represents more than just a building. It is where every story is found. In your own neighborhood, you have a convenient place with limited access to knowledge, resources, and opportunities for all. The Indianapolis Public Library stands to support literacy in all forms, but particularly early childhood literacy. We also champion workforce development through digital equity, resources to help anyone thrive, whether they are an individual, nonprofit, or small business. But what we do best and what we are most proud of is being a champion of equitable access. Free access to public libraries and the freedom to read should never be an assumption. Like you, we believe strong public libraries are essential for a civil society and essential for democracy. I encourage all of you to explore the many ways you can engage with this library. Meet the amazing staff here, get to know Michael, your branch manager, attend a program, reserve the community room for your next gathering, or simply maybe start a podcast. Make the most of this incredible space. Now I have the privilege to welcome a very special guest and public library friend, our Indianapolis Deputy Mayor, Judith Thomas, to the podium.
I'm truly honored to be here today on behalf of Mayor Joe Hogsett and the City of Indianapolis. This is actually my last event as Deputy Mayor. I'll be taking a job as President and CEO of the Indianapolis Arts Council, but you have to know that the libraries in this city are my favorite places to be. Really in any city, but in this one in particular, our city's libraries in particular, but this is a beautiful library, and congratulations to you of being the branch manager. Man, how proud are you going to be? Just boastful and everything. So I'm really excited to be here with you today. And we recognize the power that our libraries have in the city of Indianapolis and in our community, because education is, of course, one of the most important pursuits in a person's life, right? Between health, faith, and education, what is much more important than those three? And yet there's no secret that accessibility is a point of contention when it comes to actually attaining this education. Even here in Indianapolis, where our neighbors can choose from 6 different universities, great universities, if I might add, and take advantage of city programs like Indy Achieves that help our students to afford higher education, we know that there are barriers that still exist. So we also know that important places like our public library branches are to our community. We know how important they are. Places where there are no barriers standing between our residents and knowledge. But as the staff here knows better than anyone, our libraries provide our communities with so much more than books. As we heard earlier, a podcast room. I can't wait to hear the next podcast coming out of the Pike Library. They can connect our neighbors to vital resources around the city as well, bringing communities together, giving people space to engage with their creativity and space to create so much more in this area and in this neighborhood. And of course, These are really just a few of the ways that our libraries support our neighbors here in Indianapolis. So on behalf of the city of Indianapolis, I'd like to thank the Indianapolis Public Library and the wonderful staff and everyone who helps to keep libraries going. You know, I'm a constant user of the library. I have several books on Libby right now. My granddaughter is always at the 42nd Street and College Library, as well as the Glendale Library that she visits with her grandmother. So it's also multi-generational. Where else can we say in our city where we have multi-generational activity at the same time? So thank you to all, to the leadership, to the board, always striving to do better, always striving to take it to the next level, and the staff everywhere dedicating so much of their time to serving our city and our people. We are grateful for all that you do, and congratulations on this beautiful space.
Deputy Mayor, on behalf of the Indianapolis Public Library, thank you for joining us for this celebration today. Now I would like to invite Annette Johnson to the podium. She is the Pike Township Trustee.
So good morning, everyone. So happy to see all of the residents, family, and friends that are here this morning. I just wanted to say I am so excited that this particular branch is reopening. We have missed you guys, and we're happy that you're back here with us in the community. Again, if there's anything that the trustee can do for you, I will gladly be able to do that for you. And I'm very excited about all the opportunities that the family, our students of Pike High School as well, and other families and students and kids will be able to get these opportunities here at this particular library. Again, thank you for being here this morning.
Now I have the pleasure to invite to the podium the president of our Indianapolis Public Library Board of Trustees, Mr. Ray Biederman.
Morning, everyone. Thank you, Gregory. I look around and I feel happy to be here in this positive transformation of a beloved public space. I'd like to take a moment to thank Gregory Hill and the entire team for their dedication and vision throughout this process. I also want to recognize the Board of Trustees who have been unwavering in their support and commitment to the library's mission. Some of them are here today, so why don't they give a little wave? Dr. Murtada, Dr. Payne, Dr. Riolo. Yep, thank you very much for being here. And of course, let's give another round of applause for our Deputy Mayor and for our Pike Township Trustee. Thank you. The Indianapolis Public Library embraces its unique position as a vital, indispensable service with significant presence in neighborhoods across our city, making our communities stronger and more vibrant. At the Indianapolis Public Library, we offer opportunities for people of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities, from the youngest pre-readers to those learning a new language. There's something for everyone, for literally everyone, here at the Indianapolis Public Library. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Indianapolis Public Library Foundation and all of our friends of the library, our generous donors. While tax dollars put books on the shelves, the foundation funds our countless programs, such as summer reading and today's Silly Safaris and Mr. Daniel. Of course, the Indianapolis Public Library offers educational programs for all ages at all of our branches and free of charge. Thank you, Foundation. The Foundation table is right by the entrance today, and please consider purchasing a book tile or learning more about becoming a friend of the library. Now, we have our last and I think greatest tradition, the ribbon cutting. So I'd like to invite our branch manager, our CEO, deputy mayor, township trustee, and our board all to come up and participate in the ribbon cutting.